So continuing on a Batman escapade, we actually got a DC original animated movie that came out, and I'm really excited to talk about it. So here we go. Alright, guys, gals, and everything in between, I'm here today to review to you Batman the Killing Joke. Now, Batman the Killing Joke is one of the classic graphic novel stories that involve Batman the Joker and a duel about, all it really takes is one rotten day to turn a normal man into a monster. And I have always loved that concept. I think the graphic novel is amazingly dark and gritty, and if you want to depress yourself, read it. And taking this to a gritty, animated, just environment, it's gonna be rad. Um, about that. There are some shortcomings that Batman the Killing Joke has, particularly the imbalanced story structure and the animation. The animation, while I didn't mind most of the time, felt incomplete. It felt like they messed up and they didn't encode it properly or record all the frames because things would jump, and it looked almost stop motiony at times. And I don't want to see that with my animated DC film. I want to see it smooth. I'm watching it on Blu-ray, enjoying it. Now, where most people will give it crap, I actually didn't mind as much the beginning, because the beginning is not actually Batman the Killing Joke. In all reality, it's just kind of a chunk of Batman the Animated Series episode, although it's not. But it felt like it, where Batgirl, for about half an hour, is being Batgirl, so you can get to care about her. Which, for people who aren't fans of Batman or know much about Batman, that is a great intro because they're not going to know the difference. But as I'm watching, I was like, that's not the Killing Joke. That's just Batgirl doing Batgirl things. Random. I didn't mind it though because I understood what the story structure needed. That you needed to kind of introduce it, because if you really look at it, Barbara Gordon is in like 2 scenes in The Killing Joke, which the story of The Killing Joke is great, yes, but when you're telling a full feature-length film, I understand that they wanted to pack it in there. Granted, I felt like they could have done it better. I felt like you could have mixed it in with Killing Joke stuff and had it been going on at the same time, and it wouldn't really take away from it. That's what I thought they were going to do with that mob boss guy. And yeah, I guess that's a light spoiler, but the villain of the Batgirl segment really has nothing to do with the Killing Joke. If they had made it, like, a part of it better, I think it would have worked. Mark Hamill and Kevin Conroy voicing the Joker, they do an amazing job. I loved seeing them on screen again. It was perfect. Now, this film has an R rating. Didn't need it. It was basically a PG-13 or TV-16 or whatever you want to call it. The only reason that you could say it's in there is there's a sex-ish scene, kind of, and it's really pointless and forced, and it just didn't really need it. And the Killing Joke is already so dark as it is. It's going to put off some people, but I personally really liked the darkness. I hated the fact that it kept getting marketed as the R-rated Batman animated movie. It's really not. So if you're going in expecting really gritty Batman to be dropping the F-bombs and that kind of stuff, don't watch it. It's not going to give you that thrill that you want. The story is very dark, and they kind of give some clarity that the graphic novel didn't necessarily, and that works for me. But in the end, I can't recommend this like full-heartedly, so I have to say Batman the Killing Joke would be good as background noise. Tune out chunks of it and then watch when it gets really good, which is about the last 15 minutes. So, do you guys like Batman the Killing Joke? Did you like it more than me? Did you like it less than me? Personally, yes, I gave it a background noise rating, which for me tends to be lower, as you guys know. I still kind of enjoyed it though, so it's a high-end background noise. Like, it'd be something that you'd put on while you have friends over or something, not just like while you're doing homework. So, alright. what'd you guys think again? Don't forget to like and subscribe. Got plenty more videos coming to you. Love you guys.